back, everybody. We're at yet another state park. This is just outside of Guthrie Center, Iowa. This is Springbrook State Park. And this park is a very quiet state park. So far today, I have seen quite a few campers actually. So I got the truck out today and gonna do a little truck camping and kind of relaxing. So this quite a few amenities here. So it's still early season, so I am at see what is today. Today's the 9th. Yeah, it's the 9th. So I think all the amenities, the shower houses and everything, they do open up on the 15th of April. So if you get out here at or right after the 15th of April, you should have all the amenities to you. So they've got shower houses. They have a lot of trails that are all over the place in here. They do have conference rooms. They have lodges. They have a great lake, great for crappie and bluegill and bass and catfish. I've again chosen another electric camping location, and we got electric on one side, and on the inside perimeter they do have primitive camping as well. So if you're into tent camping, you can do that. They do have water spigots and whatnots. So tonight I'm going to go ahead and kick it out in the truck and bring us some of that tonight. We're going to go check out the park in the morning. So hope you guys stay tuned. If you want to see the park, make sure that you smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing these state park tours all year long. So if you want to catch a park that you're interested in, I'm sure I'm going to hit that. If not this year, it'll be next year, because I'm going to hit every single one of these state parks. So smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of stuff. Tonight it's a little bit of a different meal. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Wasn't real sure if I was even going to make it out at all. But figured if I'm going to, I'm going to make it out. I don't want that one. I want this guy. If I'm going to make it out, then I better go ahead and have some soup. Try to have a little bit of chicken noodle soup for the evening and kind of help myself feel a little bit better. So we'll get that cooking here in just a second. Kind of surprised to see this many people out here. Looks like there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full-size campers out here. Well, that's good. I mean, people are getting out already. I don't blame them. I mean, I'm sitting here with a t-shirt on, and it's pretty good weather so far. Got a pretty upset doggy over there right now. Right now I think it's what, 60, 65, give or take. Get some soup on. And lots of people having a good time. That's good to see. Well, while that's cooking, I can kind of tell you a little bit about the park. A lot of the park structures, I should say, was kind of built and contributed or distributed or built. How do I say that? A lot of the structures were built in the 1930s. There's a lot of nostalgia in the buildings themselves, that's created by that civilian corps. And a lot of I was able to drive, and I'm going to take you guys with me tomorrow. A lot of the area is actually, it's really oriented towards picnics and spending time with family, away from the house and outside. So this park is a really good example of how to just get together and do something. So the lake itself is not real big. It's a 17-acre lake, but it is relatively deep. So I was able to look that up. It does have, at its deepest point, it's 25 feet, but most of the lake is between 15 and 10 feet. So if you guys are interested in doing a little bit of boating, you can. It's all electric power only, so no wake lake, which is not that big of a deal. Being that this is still a state park, pricing on this is still $12 for electric, $6 for primitive, and if you want to book one of the lodges that they have, they do have two different lodges up here. All right, so that didn't take very long to boil up. Let's see that, a little bit of make you feel better soup. That's it over here. You guys know what it's like, and you're not feeling well, but yet you still want to do something. You just find a way to do it. And I always keep chicken noodle soup in the truck, and I think I have 3 other cans still in here, and that was just in case I wasn't feeling great. Nice, easy, quick, simple. Doesn't need anything. It's got enough sodium in it to choke a horse, but whatever. So we're out here tonight by ourselves. I got nobody with me. It's going to be hopefully pretty quiet. I got enough people that are out here having a good time. Kind of a sidebar, I am surprised to see mosquitoes out. I got just warm enough the skeeters are coming out. So I'll get my Thermo King out, make sure I know where it's at, and get that tossed into the truck to make sure I ward off any mosquitoes. I don't need those in my ear at night. So oh yeah, that's hot. All right, I'm gonna let this cool off for a little bit, and I chill over on the picnic table for. Oh man, it's so nice out. I mean, I just double checked. 64 degrees right now. No wind. I need to get my drone put up. I just don't want to take time to do it. I just want to chill. This park is pretty remote. You're about for distance wise. If you guys are interested, you look up Guthrie Center or Yale, Iowa. It's 6 miles to the west of Yale. It's 4 or 5, 6 miles. I think it's 4 or 5 or 6 miles north of Guthrie Center. I'll leave all the links and some of the information in the description for these parks as I go along. I'll definitely leave a link for the park directly, so if you want to look up the information and go further into it, you can. I think probably the most impressive part about this park, again, is the amount of square acres that this park actually covers. It's like the last one, if you guys go back and you check out Nine Eagle State Park, that park was huge. I mean, it was a lot of timber, but the park was a lot bigger than I thought. This one is decently sized. It's kind of a, you got to drive a little bit. You got to, beautiful valleys in here, in the hills out here in Guthrie County, but you're surprised how far back these things actually go. There's still a beach that we're going to take a look at tomorrow, and it's just awesome how you get down to it. Now this park itself actually covers 930 acres of beautiful rolling hills. A lot of valleys, a lot of peak and valleys in here. Stuff I didn't expect, but it is right off of the middle Raccoon River, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. This does have 12 miles of trails at Springbrook. They have multiple routes for the trails. They've got a leisurely route, something that's not real extensive, not a lot of exertion to it, pretty flat down through the valley. There's a valley, I don't know, you guys can't tell over my shoulder, but there's a valley that runs in between the two hills back here. There's another trail that goes up and over some of the hills, so that one's a little more labor intensive, but all the same, still good. The beach shelter we're going to see tomorrow. It's actually pretty good sized. So it has modern restrooms. It's found right next to the lake. There's a fireplace. It's handicap accessible, so it's It's well thought out. Oh, so you guys tell me what you want to see in these state park tours. Has it been working so far? Is it a good series? Am I starting to get a little better at putting it together? No, today's probably the oddball. I got out so late that I couldn't do the tour before I came. I couldn't do the tour before I went and did the camping part. So, or maybe I'll just piece it together and you guys will never know the difference. Oh, I get mud all over the place. Crap. How the heck did I do that? Great. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna change. Apparently I found some mud when I was out kind of exploring around earlier. Oh well, happens. So, let's see here. Find something to snack on. Got a mini box of Cheez-Its. Perfect. I don't know where I found these at, but they are perfect. All right, supposed to get down to, I think, 28 degrees tonight. So kind of reconfigured the bed. I think the biggest problem I was having with the bed before, it really was a pain in the butt, is that my sleeping bag, being a sleeping bag, was so slick on the inside and the outside. I didn't have the flannel style interior. It would just slide all over the place, and I was just uncomfortable. So I redid the bed in such a way that half of the blankets are folded underneath the mattress, so I get some more insulation that way. And then I've got the rest on top, so I'd either be really cold or really hot. So we'll see how that works tonight. It should work a lot better, I hope, anyway. So, all right, I'm gonna chill, and I think I will be seeing you guys in the morning. See you guys in the morning. We'll go explore this park. Okay? Stay tuned. Morning, everybody. Well, for those who are wondering, how did it go? Not too bad. It could have been better, but I finally figured it out. Figured out what I needed to do to sleep better last night at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Got the bed situation figured out. That was a plus. Just had to get the blankets right, which right now they're a shambles, but get the blanket situation right, pop a window open, and everything just went much smoother. So I think we got it. None too soon, because man, I needed it. But anyway, enough about my problems. So this morning, what are we doing this morning? This morning we're gonna go explore the park a little bit. I'll tell you guys what Springbrook's got, and what you can look forward to when you do come out here. So far I've had a pretty decent little camping spot here, right next to 2 creeks. So anyway, I'm gonna get up. We're gonna make some coffee, and gonna straighten up the bed and everything before I get out. But let's go make some coffee, shall we? So we'll see you guys in a minute. Wow. Okay. Pretty sure I got everything. All right, guys, we're going to start this today with kind of stop. We're gonna stop by the kiosk like we always do. All right, Springbrook was opened in 1926, and you boat, fish, kayak, canoe, enjoy swimming on a sandy beach, try mountain biking or cross country skiing in this area. The trails actually are vast. You can see we are right here. This is the lake itself. These are some of the trails. I didn't know that the trails were that vast out here. I'm not trying to do this today, but these are some are very smooth and very low-lying. Others are very hilly from our experienced people. So rolling hills, prairies, lots of wildlife. So it says something for everyone, which, I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. So there's a lot of trails on here. King's Trail, Aquatic Life Trail, Tank Trail, Timber Loop Trail, Range Trail. Up on top of the hill, up over there, is this Conservation Education Center. Those are, when I did my hunter safety, I actually did that here. Or part of my hunter safety, I did it here. So we've got river access for the middle Raccoon River down here, and you've got boat ramp access right above the hill here. You just drive up over the top. So let's go check out, let's see here. We'll go check out. We'll get up on top of the hill. We'll go check out the picnic area and conservation area up there. All right, we've made it up to the first shelter. I mentioned just a little bit ago that the wind was kind of kicking up, and I'm up on top of one of the hills up here at the first shelter. These are one of the shelters that were built, they say, in the 30s by the CCC. And wow, hold on a second, guys. I still got my coffee in my hand, so. These shelters can be reserved, I guess. You can go online and reserve one of these shelters if you want for the day. There's a CCC trail. Looks like that's an outhouse right there. There's another one on the other side of the building. Got a small fire pit. There's just not much to them. I mean, there's old block construction, old treated timbers. That's pretty cool. Got a fire pit, fireplace, so you can log it up. Long tables. Ooh, I'd like to have that table. What's the size of that table, guys? There's two. No, there's one of them. This is the only one. It's big. Looks like there's power to it. Yep, there's power. So if you're out here a little bit after dark, you can still turn on the lights. Electricity. So this is one of I do believe this is one of this is one of three. This one's up at the top of the park itself. I was really wanting to get the drone put up for you guys today, but the wind is actually kicking up high enough. I don't think I'm going to be able to, so I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead and take a little bit more of a drive here and go down by the beach. Woo! Windy, cool. Windy and cool. Coffee's going to get cold at this rate, guys. I don't know if I like that. Oh well. All right, stay tuned. Well, good morning, dear. A little bit of wildlife first thing this morning. I didn't even expect them, honestly. I turned the corner and they were just right there. Like, well, hello. Good morning. Right up there. Morning, deer. A little bit of morning deer action. They don't seem to be bothered too much by me. Right there. Morning, guys. Morning. Got two fawns and two does. Morning. Got your little ones. Don't get too excited. Oh, there they go. Looking pretty thin. Starting to lose their winter fat already. You guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not. I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see a little bit of them, but they're looking a little scraggly this early April, so they lost a lot of weight. Let's see. I don't know if you can see them or not. Right about there. I won't bother them, they won't bother me. So this is the beach shelter down here. Let's take a look over here. They have these little kiosks, bulletin boards. You remember the bulletin boards? Kind of all over the place down here in this park. They're relatively new too, so they kind of give you a layout of where you're at, where your trails are at. Looks like this is wildlife management areas or hunting areas up here on this, which would be way up over that way. Gives you the depths of the lake. The deepest part of the lake, they're saying 22.5 feet. It's closer to 25 when I looked at, I have one of the lake maps at home, lake map books. Anyway, it said 25 in that book, but this says 22. So majority of the lake is actually, it's looking like it's 12, 16, looks like majority of it's 10 to 15 feet deep. So there was some fish in there. Good, probably a lot of crappie in this lake. This is the beach area. Those deer are just sitting up there looking at me like, what are you doing, dude? Chilling. So the beach, it's not a massive beach by any means, but it's a beach. Let's take a look at the shelter. This is again, this is another shelter that was built in the 60s. Got grills, nice tables, electrical. Wow, this one's actually big. Actually, take a look at that. This one's big, very long, stretched out over an area. They say there's restrooms down here too, so is that the case here? Yep, it sure is. So here's your restrooms. Men's and women's. Still locked. Still early yet. Saying April 15th is when that should be ready to go. So if you're seeing this on and around the 15th, then you should know that the restrooms are ready to go. There's some seating areas, and I suppose these are probably one of these donated buys or in memory ofs. Oh, this one, it says, in honor of the 50th wedding anniversary from their loving kids, Curtis and Mary Bell. February 7th, 2021. Their love shaped more lives than they will ever know, but their greatest impact was on each other. 50 years of love, laughter, and holding hands. That's kind of cool. There's actually three more types of benches like that. This in loving memory. That's a good one. Gone fishing. Ed Nielsen. Cool, I like that. I'm gonna check out the spillway here, and then we're gonna head back to the truck. Not gonna lie, guys, it's actually cold this morning. gonna gut it out so I can show you guys what this place looks like. They got fishing pier with a cleaning station. They got the boat dock over there. You got a jetty over there with some docking. So if you guys are in the Des Moines area and you want to kind of stretch out, it's about an hour from say Grimes, Iowa, which is the outside of Des Moines, just outside of Des Moines. Straight out on Highway 44 all the way to Guthrie, head north, or you can go to Panora, head north to Yale, and then head west. You'll see the signs on the highway. You guys can come on out. It's casual. It's just nice, quiet, no excitement to it. Got another trail that's right over here that runs around a long ways, actually, along the lake side. There's a trail on the far side. So I'm gonna head up. All right, we made it back up to the top of the next hill, or rather the same hill actually as the shelter, just the opposite section of it. And this is what I'm sitting at is just a huge, they call it an activity area, but it's picnics, picnic areas, picnic tables. They have grills up here. There's the bathrooms. So they're calling them functional bathrooms. Nope. Hey, this one's actually open. So this one's actually it is a pit bathroom, pit toiletries. But man, it's a nice building though. So those are open. So that's way up on top of the hill. Not that is a big deal, but this whole area, this is just really, it's an activity area. So you bring the kids, you let them play, you play some frisbee. So is the water on? No, water's not on yet. So it looks like they're planting a whole bunch of new trees in here. Anyway, so around the top of this entire area, they didn't designate parking. So they took boulders all the way around and made it to where you just understand where you can park off the roadway. So that's kind of neat. Trails leading off all over off the top of this hill. Man, it's chilly this morning. Woo. So there's a trail over here, trail there's a trail at that end. There's a trail at that end and over there as well. So lots of doings. I'm gonna jump back in the truck. It's cold. I'm telling you guys, it's chilly. So I'm gonna kind of wrap it up right here. So if you guys are heading out to Springbrook this season, or any season for that matter, if you want to head out to Springbrook, check it out. I'll leave the link for Springbrook down below. So if you guys would like to dive into that just a little bit further, if you guys want to dive into that a little bit further, you can. It's quick access. Well, that trail there is 1.2 miles long. That's the hunting area too over there. That's all the hunting area on that side, just past the trees. So I'll leave as always, I always leave the reservation link down below. So if you guys are wanting to reserve a spot out here at Springbrook, you can. Just a one click, fill out the forms. You're in like Flynn, just like I was today. So I think that's gonna do it for me and Springbrook and my little venture out here. Just remember, you get out here, you're gonna be disconnected from the world. There's no signal out here, and if that's what you're looking to do, then this is a perfect place for you. come on out, build a fire, bring the camper, bring your tent, bring the kids, bring your fishing rods, which I didn't do. It's still too early for me. I mean, I'm all about fishing, but it's a little early for me yet. So I'm gonna chill with fishing yet, just for a little bit longer. We got plenty more parks that I'm gonna be able to visit to do some fishing at. But leave a comment down below. What did you guys like about Springbrook State Park? Not real big, it's very quiet, very quaint. But leave a comment down below. What did you like about it? What would you like to see me do next? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit shorter of a video, but hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe on the way out if you guys want to see more of these state park tours, because that's what I'm going to be doing all year long. I got lots of parks to visit this year. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Whew. That's a fat guy. He's climbing steps.